Hi there, let's talk about respiratory protection for welders. When you're welding, you're most likely to be focused on the arc, the pull, and the joint. But there's something else that's created in that moment that we shouldn't ignore: welding fume. In recent years, the science has caught up with the industry. We now know that welding fume isn't just a nuisance that makes you cough at the end of your shift. It's a classified carcinogen, and it can cause lung cancer. And that is why your respiratory protective equipment, or RPE, is a mandatory tool. Just like your torch or your welding gas, it's a non-negotiable. But here's the hidden trap with RPE. A mask can only work properly if it properly seals to your face. Think about it like this: if you had a pinhole leak in your gas hose, the gas is going to escape via the path of least resistance, and of course air will do the same. In other words, if your protective mask doesn't fit you properly, that welding fume is going to bypass the filters and go straight into your lungs. To prevent this, you have two main options on the shop floor, and you need to know the rules for both. Option 1: tight-fitting half masks. These rely entirely on a physical seal against your skin. Because of that, face fit testing is usually a strict legal requirement, and you must be completely clean shaven. If you have stubble or a beard, the seal fails. Option 2: loose fitting air fed helmets. You may see these referred to as PAPR. These use a battery-powered blower pack to pump clean, filtered air into a sealed welding hood. Because they create positive pressure, they do not require a face fit test and are completely safe to use with facial hair. The bottom line: if you have a beard, a standard half mask will not protect you. You must use a powered air-fed hood. Before you strike an arc today, here's a quick 3-point check that you can do for your RPE. If it is a tight-fitting mask that you're using, perform a quick pre-use seal check. Cup your hands over the filters and inhale. The mask should suck slightly towards your face. If the air does seem to be leaking in the sides, adjust your straps. Particulate filters will clog up. If it's getting noticeably harder to breathe, or if you can smell or even taste fume inside the mask, then that filter is definitely spent. Make sure to change it. When you take your mask off at the end of your work, where does it go? If you just leave it sitting face up on the workbench, then that mask will fill with the very dust that you're trying to avoid. So make sure to store your RPE in a clean, sealed container or locker when you're not using it. And one final thought to take away: your lungs don't have a warning light, and they don't heal from fume damage. So take that 2 minutes to check your seal, your filters, and protect your breathing whilst doing the job right.